Hello, my name is Cara, and for my psychology project, I decided to choose different songs that relate to different psychological disorders. So, psychological disorders are classified by recognizing abnormal behaviors, which is whenever one is being deviant, maladaptive, or personally distressful over a relatively long period of time. So, for the first song, I decided to choose Unwell by Matchbox 20, which relates to depressive disorders. I really wish I could just put in the songs, but I tried and I got copyright strikes, so I guess I'm just gonna have to say them for you. I wish I could sing them, but I cannot do that. So this song goes: all day staring at the ceiling, making friends with shadows on my wall, all night hearing voices telling me that I should get some sleep because tomorrow might be good for something. Hold on, feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown and I don't know why. But I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I thought the song was a good representation of major depressive disorder, which is characterized by significant depressive episodes and depressive characteristics for over 2 weeks. And he kind of talks about that, how he knows he's not crazy and that he's just unwell, basically insinuating that he's in an episode and he knows that he's headed for a breakdown, he just doesn't know why. And other symptoms that include this disorder is trouble sleeping, which is another one that he mentioned, but as well as feeling worthless, having no energy, having trouble making decisions. And this is a very common disorder that happens in a lot of people. So for the next song, we're going to be covering anxiety disorders, which is characterized as a disabling psychological disorder that is uncontrollable and disruptive, which features motor tension, hyperactivity, and apprehensive expectations and thoughts. And for this song is going to be Get Well Soon by Ariana Grande. In this song, she goes, they say my system is overloaded. Girl, what's wrong with you? Come back down. I'm too much in my head, did you notice? Girl, what's wrong with you? Come back down. My body's here on earth, but I'm floating. Girl, what's wrong with you? Come back down. Disconnected, so sometimes I feel frozen and alone. So with this specific verse, I feel like it perfectly encapsulates what it feels like to have anxiety disorder and what it feels like to have an anxiety attack. So she starts off by saying, they say my system is overloaded, and I feel like this covers the physiological factors that affect you whenever you are having that anxiety attack, as you often have motor tension and hyperactivity, which can cause to you hyperventilating. You can suffer from fatigue, muscle tension, stomach problems, and difficulty sleeping. Next, she says, I'm too much in my head, did you notice? And she also says, disconnected, so sometimes I feel frozen and alone. So often when you have anxiety, you are unable to specify the reasons why you have it, and you also have very intrusive and apprehensive expectations and thoughts of yourself. And so that's why I feel like she's saying these things, and most of these are uncontrollable and disruptive, which I feels like she really encapsulates, for as she's listing all these things about herself, and in between she's saying, girl, what's wrong with you? Come back down. Again, kind of showing that anxiety within herself, speaking out like her intrusive thoughts of like, oh, girl, are you okay? Because there's a lot going on. So next we're going to be talking about the song Prima Donna Girls by Marina and the Diamonds. It's going to be about personality disorders, which is the chronic maladaptive cognitive behavioral patterns that is thoroughly integrated into someone's personality. So here's the song. Okay, so for this last song, it goes, Prima Donna Girl, all I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl. Would you buy anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me. So I chose this song to specifically describe narcissistic personality disorder, because someone with this disorder has a grandiose sense of self-importance. They love this fantasy world that they want to be a part of, and they just need constant praise and admirations. They also often feel like they are entitled and better than others. They often exploit others without any guilt or shame. And I feel like she perfectly encapsulates these, as she says that she really just wants everything in the world, that she can't help but need it all. She says that she knows she's being difficult, but she likes to blame someone else for all of it. She's talking about this other person, her babe, and asking if they would do anything for her, as they often like to exploit people. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed going through these songs that I've been listening to for so long and just never realized that these could be such good reflections of different disorders or just things that people are going through in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed.